Today he is speaking to us the role of oral feedback in communicative language teaching. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Lyster.
I'm pleased to be here, especially because of the topic. I'm so glad that you chose this topic of corrective feedback for a day-long seminar. For me, it's very exciting. So the first family of feedback involves what we called reformulations, and this means that the teacher reformulates the error into the correct form. In other words, gives the correct form to the student. Okay? It's very simple. We all do this. The teacher says, "Why do you think it was good advice to go home?" And the student says, "It's because they don't get dead." Okay? So we can understand what the student means. It's really not very idiomatic at all. And so she rephrases in a recast and says, "They won't die." And then she just continues, "Is there something bad going to happen?" Okay? This is that Nova Scotia part. Now this student has half of it right and says, "New Écosse." And the teacher laughs kind of and says, "New Écosse." I like that. But she gives a clue, Nova, and she's trying to elicit from the student Nova Scotia. Okay, so sometimes elicitation is when we sort of are waiting for the students to complete our sentence for us, but we're giving them some help. We're scaffolding for them, right? So here, this is what the confusion is. The student says, "She has too cold." And the teacher says, "Because she is too cold," right? So think of it. You're in grade 4. What do you hear? You say, "She has too cold," and the teacher says, "Yeah, she is too cold." You're not hearing it. You're not hearing it. And so again, we could be doing some damage here by recasting this binary distinction because phonologically, it's not salient. And what you're doing is reinforcing an error that's really important. It's very important in English, in French, in Spanish to distinguish these verbs have and be because they're so different.